guys, Harry here. I don't know where to start. I mean, if you'd watched our show or Space earlier this morning, you would have known I was really positive, convinced we were going to win. That positivity's just gone, for the rest of the season. I went into this game the rest of the season trying to look at it in a positive view, but good old Spurs changed my mood by the end of the day. At the end of the day, I just think, Bournemouth clearly wanted it more, just had that little bit more quality in the final third, a little bit more, I don't necessarily say passion, but they were just, like, they're quicker to something, and they're just like they want something. I mean, Bournemouth are trying to fight, they're trying to stay in the Premier League, and we're just trying to improve what has been a terrible season at the end of the day, and try and secure the best possible, place in the league. We take the lead. I think first 5 minutes we weren't great, but generally that first 20 or so minutes, about 20 or so minutes, we were on top. We were good. Perhaps unlucky not to stretch our advantage. Bournemouth, they get the goal back, and it's a completely different game, going into half time. Bournemouth, and then they go ahead, but when we, as bad as we were today, when we got that goal back from Danjuma, which I'm really happy for him, by the way, to get that goal, his first, us fans have been crying out, myself included, for him to get on that pitch, for him to start a game, and he got his minutes and he got his goal. Once we got that goal, although I don't think we really deserved it, to be honest with you, but we got the goal, and I expected us to go on and win it, but to let Bournemouth pinch it, I mean, it's sloppy. I don't know who it was, but it's sloppy, that they slip. And again, it's just, Højbjerg's got to do better, stay on his feet. At the end of the day, Bournemouth clearly just wanted it more. You can see from that goal they scored towards the end, that composure. It's a great, fantastic finish. It's a really classy finish. Davinson Sanchez came on for Langley because of an injury. The good thing is, I believe Langley only went to get an ice pack and sit on the bench instead of going down the tunnel. But, Sanchez came on. I think was at fault, especially at fault for the first goal, maybe at fault for their second as well. Got booed by the fans, came off. I'm not sure what I think about that, because I've never booed a Spurs player before, but at the same time I can understand the frustration. Though it's something I would probably never do, it just doesn't feel right. I can understand why fans done it, because at the end of the day, he's been very, very poor. And the amount of money, these players get paid, you expect them to do better, and just booing them, isn't gonna hurt, shouldn't hurt them. If someone booed me on the pitch, that'd encourage me to go and put out a better performance the next day for my team and make it up to those fans. But perhaps these professional millionaire players look at it in a different view, perhaps. But overall, we should be winning that game. It was a must-win game. We said this. And it was another opportunity wasted. How many times do we say, with Tottenham, if we win, we go third, or if we win, we do this. If we'd won, we would have gone joint third with Newcastle, and they would have been just above us on goal difference. It's ridiculous. Another opportunity. I can't count anymore how many opportunities this season we've had to go either third, to go fourth, to catch up this. We've had so many opportunities, and every time we say before a game, a massive opportunity, a must-win game, we never, ever fail. We never, ever do it. We always fail to do so. Every time. Everton, we win, we go third. Today, we win, we go joint third, and capitalise on Newcastle losing. That was a massive result. It was a great start to the weekend for Tottenham Hotspur, with Newcastle United getting absolutely thumped by Aston Villa. Absolutely perfect start to the day for the club. Chance to go joint third, and we just mess it up. Ridiculous. And all three goals that we conceded, are really, 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 really poor. Easily avoided. I think there's a mistake in every one of them. Richarlison, if that goes in, it's a different game and we win 3-2. I just feel sorry for him, to be fair. He's got to score, he's got to do better, and he knows it. So I'm not going to criticise him too much, but all I'm going to say, it's been a terrible season for him and a terrible season for the club. He still hasn't got a goal, had a goal disallowed and missed an open goal again today. It really just isn't his season. I hope it works out eventually, though, next season. But onwards and upwards, we've got 3 tough games now. And firstly, Newcastle away, and then you got Man United and Liverpool. I mean, that was a must-win game, considering these games coming up. But the season's over now, really. Top 4's done. It's just about damage limitation, I think, now. Positivity's all gone. Sad. That's what Spurs does to you. It ruins your mood. 3 tough games, but you wait Spurs, you'll probably turn up in them, but can't beat Bournemouth, but we shall see. But join us, join me and the guys, because Winnie's back as well, Saturday, 11 a.m, as usual, on Park Lane Podcast. We'll be discussing this result on top of a load of other things, I'm sure. So until then, come on you Spurs, try not to let it ruin your weekend.